Hello and welcome back to Cultist Simulator with me, Barton. Okay, we are going to... Pretty sure we're going to do the physician again, so let's start a new game. I'm going to try and avoid being overcome by dread this time. And I think I know how to do that as well. We'll see whether I do or not, I guess, in time. Right, so let's start with... Let's get our work on. Oh. Move you over there, put you in there. Thank you for going away. Right. Blue Bloods was a difficult patient. Had to take some time away after the business ended. Okay, so we can collect all of these. I believe we get health out of it. Yes, we do. Okay. Then we've got notes in the case, Blue Bloods. Right. So we should work again. And as soon as we can, we should get our health in here. Okay. So you're going to go in there. This is my body. There are other bodies, but this one is mine. And my mind needs it as a fungus needs soil. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing how things work out differently or the same or whatever this time around. It's always nice to be back in this game. It feels like there's just so much to it, so much to learn, but I do feel as well though each time I'm learning a little bit at least. You don't need a reason yet. No, you don't. Okay. Let's collect those. Then we go straight back to work. Do that, start again. Once we got a second health, then we'll study this, which should open up dreaming for us. Then we'll dream with funds once we have enough funds to get some contentment when we start collecting dread, because that's probably one of the best ways to keep dread down from what I've read. So at the start, it feels like these are progressing very slowly. But then the more things you have, then they feel like they're going too fast. And then at the end, it's generally kind of goes back the other way, where it feels again like things are going too slowly because there's something that you needed to have done in a certain time and you just don't have enough time to do that. Wherever that thing is. Long hours with good pay, certainly. Okay, so grab those, then the vitality goes in there. Start that. And again, thank you to anybody who's left tips or any encouragement on the videos. I really appreciate it, and I'm always going to be so super appreciative to Freezing Blue for recommending this game as well. And you know, we're definitely going to be doing more runs of this in the future, because I feel like I still haven't dug really deep into this game, but it's certainly a genre that I'd be interested in exploring more of. Right, so we've got some contentment, that's good. Do you need reason? No, you don't. Okay, and back to work we go. Bit of a workaholic. Hey, what can you do? And so we're about to get our second health. And then it's a bit of a task to get another one. So we're going to start on this. As I begin to read her, I call the delight in the patient's eyes, the music in their voice, but also the smell of the room where they lay. Okay, we'll keep an eye on you when you're getting around. See if we need to give something else. The contentment, unfortunately, is going to go before we're going to be able to use it on anything. But at least we don't have any dread to counteract at the moment. Do you need anything? No, you don't. Right, there's the dreaming. Directions to moorlands. Okay, thank you for that. Odd moments of sense emerge. I'd almost forgotten that curious excursion on the way of moorland, but now I realize it was the way to moorland. I've heard of this moorland, a dealer in troublesome books. The rest of their raving means no more than it did before. How can a house lack walls? What is the glory they yearn for? But I can already sense the dreams waiting for me in sleep. Okay, so collect that. So while we're waiting on stuff, we're going to do that. We'll get ourselves another health. So contentment is gone. In sleep, I am a crooked tree. Moths crawl my bark. Dawn begins, although the light is invisible. At its touch, I straighten to reach for the sun. Oh, and we finished work, so let's get out there again. Okay, got some contentment. Thank you. And then we have what? Some more contentment. Great. Right, so now let's dream with health. Because you don't need to generate any more contentment at the moment. This might give us a vitality maybe. You don't need any input? No, you don't. There's a dank and clinging smell to the Institute halls that never quite leaves one. Perhaps it is the paint. Perhaps it is the patience. There's just something in the walls. Okay, so we got some vitality there. Then got to study with health again. Yeah. I think we might get a vitality out of this though. I have a sneaking suspicion that's what's going to happen. Yeah, contentment really goes down very quickly. I know there is a cheaty way that you can do where, like, we could actually put contentment, let's say in this one or in this one, and then not start the timer, and then freeze the timer on these, but I don't think that's something that I'm going to be doing. We are going to keep on working. Nose to the grindstone. Okay, you're now the dread guy, right? Yeah. So we need to be careful of that. Just as our contentment both disappear. But dreaming with funds has a good chance. So fleeting reminiscence. Okay. A moment of time. In another moment it'll be gone. We can't dream with that. Okay. Let's dream with... I'm not sure actually. Can you go away? Thank you. so we get another vitality. Then this one goes in, right? Or do we put them? No, I think maybe they both go in with that. Is that right? Let's collect those. Let's see. Vitality. And vitality. Okay. So this time we'll get the lesson learned, right? Then we have to get more vitality after that. Whenever the principle of the heart is implicated, I may gain vitality. Okay, cool. So then we'd only have one more vitality to get, which you may get from a dream, possibly. Well, let's we need to give ourselves a name. What kind of name could we be? Let's wait until we know what kind of cult we're going to be, and then maybe a name will come to us. Let's keep getting these funds. No reason not to work ourselves into an early grave, right? Because we're probably going to get there anyway. We got a fleeting reminiscence out of that. Collect that. We got some vitality there. Collect that. Oh, I thought it was going to disappear. Are those the same? Mortal frustrations and belief. No, they're different. It's strange. I've never seen... Maybe I just missed it. Oh, restlessness is bad. I know that. Because that's where a lot of our dread comes from. So we're going to have to dream with funds to get the contentment we need to counteract this. Okay, so we've got that. Then I'm going to wait for this to come around to see what we actually get out of it. Because I don't want to be generating another vitality when I don't need to. No, we got a fleeting. Okay. So, dream of funds. Good chance of getting some contentment from that. Then we study this to get the other vitality we need. Then we're going to get up to 3 health, which is not a guarantee that we won't like die from health related issues, but just makes me feel a little bit better about things. Okay. Yeah, you're the one, dread. So this guy here is going to become dread pretty soon. But this one is going to counteract that, I think. Okay, so contentment. Then you... Oh, no. So... Oh, we have to wait for it to decay to dread now. Okay. Right, so... Dread and contentment together. Okay, and then do that. Should get rid of it. What are you? My breathing has been laboured, my thoughts confused. Perhaps I should not have indulged so freely in that cure for pain. Very true. So you've taken our health for a while. Probably going to end up then with some kind of affliction. This vitality is coming down, but it's about to merge with this one here anyway. Let's grab those. You two go in. Yeah, and this is why we need extra health. Stuff like this happening. Okay, we've got some more funds. Once we get our third health, we'll be studying the directions to moorlands. Another fleeting reminiscence. A moment in time. So what is it for? An echo, a resonance, an alignment, something that will fade soon. We remember the dead until we forget them. History is a scar on the world's skin. Secret histories describe the unknown, complexities of the world, and its many pasts. Okay, and then this is the moth, right? Aspect moth. I knew a man who captured moths in a bell jar. On nights like this, he would release them, one by one, to die in the candle. Oh, okay. It's a bit of a sadist then, I guess. Okay, that gives us another fleeting reminiscence. Getting tons of those. Okay, yeah, we got our affliction, so we're gonna have to use our health to get rid of that. Did we do it in here? Right. Oh, it's vitality. Or funds, right? Funds we've got more of, so it kind of makes sense to lean on those for a while. Okay, we've got you, so we collect that. And we study those together. And then we're going to be able to do the directions to moorlands then. Oh wow, we can become well again. Yeah, so getting this third health is the only thing going to keep us alive, I think, the way things are going. We will obviously get this health back pretty soon, but still, things are a bit too close for comfort at the moment. Right, so we got you back. Now dream. Yeah, let's dream with you for now. Let's see what we get. Probably another fleeting reminiscence though. Our extra health is about to come here. Okay, so we have a bit of a buffer in that. Gonna get another affliction in a couple of seconds. So we got you. You're looking for dread. Luckily we don't have any dread at the moment, at least. Okay, some more funds. Keep that nose to the grindstone. Okay, moorland shop in here, and a cult scrap. Okay, so cost, funds, start that. Let's study you with, what do we need? Okay, so we need to get something else to study with you. Okay, fine. We can do that. In the meantime, let's study with this health. Okay, grab you. Then we've got the dream with funds. Go. Okay. Takes time to sort the gold from the dross, the wheat from the chaff, the blood from the water. If I buy enough books, I'll find something interesting. Okay, we've got the 6 letters on necessity. Cool. So let's see what this says first. We can run time on as well. Secret histories are layered beneath the one we know, like the notes in rare wine. This is a detail from one of those histories. Okay, and then you, fleeting reminiscence, thank you. Okay, nothing else needs to be worried about. Let's have a look at you. Warnings and confessions about the costs of the invisible arts, addressed to a student by the 17th century magus and reputed immortal, Julian Cosley. Okay, grab that. Straight back into work. Let's put you over there so we know we've got some health available. Moorlands. And let's go again. Try and get another book. Okay, so we got that. Then we study again. Dream be done before that. As will this. Yeah, getting to 4 health should be possible. Let's see, let's dream. Let's see what we can actually dream with. I don't want to dream with reason because I think that's where we're getting all of our problems from before. So I think we leave dream for the moment. What do we got here? We got some contentment at that. Good. My name just now is clear. Any guardians remain in the shadows. Okay, what do we get here? The Viennese Conundra. Okay. We leave that for a while. Let's see what this is all about. Nico van Driel described odd events in Vienna. The disappearance of children, epidemics of parasite activity, animal mutilations, nightmares of worms. The activities of a charitable organization, the New Legions, that funds the burial of the poor. She proposes peculiar connections between these activities. Ah, I see. So some kind of cult to do with killing kids and then being very generously burying people. What do we get here? We got some... Okay, that's not good because that's going to become dread. And I think it's going to... So... yeah, this is one of these ones that I was talking about where if I wanted to, I could just put this in there and not start it, and then I'd have it available to deal with that, but I'm not going to do that. So it's going to cost me 1 fund to get rid of this. And actually, I should probably... Wait, no, let's let the dream run down first. So this is going to go. Maybe we'll get some contentment out of the dream anyway. Or Actually, given where it is... No, let's just let it run down. Okay. Oh, you gave us contentment anyway. There we go. So we can counteract you straight away. So, let's work again. Let that decay to dread. Then we pop you in there with contentment, which will counteract you. Okay, health's going to go in there. Once we're at 4 health, then it's really about studying towards the cult itself. Then dreams are going to be there to kind of help us with counteracting the dread is going to start building up as well. I think we should head back to Moorlands as well. Do that and do that. May as well while we can, right? Funds are looking pretty okay. We know that things like that can change very quickly, but there's no point in worrying too much about the future, right? Live for the here and now. Sounds like, what was that club where they did that? They just fulfilled all the desires from one of our previous runs. Yeah, that's probably where we're going to end up this time as well. Okay, so another fleeting memory. Let's get you in there, start that. Okay, let's see what this is. On white. Solomon Husher writes, perhaps allegorically, of winter and its long, slow doomed romance with the sun. The effigy is sunset at noon. So we got, what, including the one that's running now, 3 more studies to get another health. Yeah, because we're going to get a vitality. Then we study both together to promote it to that. Then we study them with that and then done, yeah. Right. Eager Beaver working away again. Oh. Oh, wait, we actually might get a vitality on it, right? Which is not amazing. Because it's probably one that's going to decay unless you happen to get an affliction that needs to be taken care of. Which could happen any second now. Got some more contentment, thank you. That's not going to be such... This is one of these early kind of run ones where you could be sucked into thinking, oh, the contentment is great. We're just getting it from that, like, we don't need to worry. But then things will change and then that will disappear. And then we've got to think of other ways to do it. Okay, grab that. Work again. Okay. Oh, we need another one. Okay, well, yeah, so then that vitality is actually useful. I think that happened last time as well. I forgot that it would require another one. Can we actually do it in time, though? There's some more contentment. I don't think we can do it in time. That's going to decay, right? I'm so tempted now to put it in there. But I said I wouldn't, so I need to stick to that. Grab that. Put you in there. Start. But I think we're going to end up in a thing where they're just going to keep decaying. Because yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, it is a bit cheaty, but I think I have to do this. I really don't like to do it though, but if you go in there. Oh, you can't go in there. Okay. Well, then I don't feel so bad. Okay. I'm not actually going to do it then. Good. But it's still going to decay. I think maybe the only way to do this then is to get lucky with 2 vitality. Like have that heart thing to boost you up so that you can actually get through things quick enough to be able to do this last one. So we need something to give us a vitality on top of the ones that we already have. Yeah, because like it's going to be 4 seconds or something difference between them. So as soon as that goes, health needs to go in because we know that otherwise we're going to be in the same position where we're going to run out. Like you can see, like it's 9 seconds. Yeah, it's like 3 seconds. Oh, it went down to vitality. Okay. Again, I didn't remember that from last time. Right, so there is a chance. You're starting, right? Yeah. Okay, so I have to remember things decay. They don't just disappear, they decay. And each time they decay, there's a chance that that's the final form and they're going to disappear anyway. But let's go to Moorlands again. So we're building up a nice wad of funds. So yeah, you're ticking down now, but we'll get to do this in time. We're about to get another affliction though. We got a fleeting reminiscence there. But this time we will be able to beat the timer. Okay. We got ourselves Locksmith's Dream, light through the keyhole. Ah, okay. We'll get this sorted and then we'll worry about reading that, I think. Like those. Put you guys in there. Okay, and we can read this. The first volume of Teresa Galmier's Examination of Parallels in the Mystic Dreams of Artisans. Interesting. I don't want to fast forward because I know I'll get myself in trouble doing that. Right, so that's our affliction. Oh, it's vitality. I keep forgetting it's vitality. Right, cash, go. Okay, grab those. Straight back out to work. I remember actually working the way that this guy is working now for, what was it, like 2 weeks? Yeah, it was 2 weeks. So I was working as a night manager in a hotel. Then I decided that, you know, I'd had enough of that. And I wanted to switch to something more akin to what I actually studied in university, which was business and finance in particular. So then I was switching to a job in a bank. So the bank had like an induction course, which was like a week and a half or something. It was about including all the training and stuff, was about 2 weeks. But for that period of time, the hotel, I basically got the job, and they said, the bank said, we need you to come and do your induction like on Monday, and this was on Friday. And then I talked to the hotel, and they said, well, no, like you've got to work your notice. And me being a pretty young guy, didn't realize at that time that you could just say, listen, sorry, I'm not doing that. I found a new job, so good luck. So instead of that, I decided, yeah, okay, I can do that. I can work my notice. So what happened was, I was used to working nights, so my day would start when I went into work. When I went into work nights, so that would be about what time? I think officially I started about 9:30, but I was always there by 8:30 because you had to do, like as night manager, you had to do walk through the hotel and all that kind of stuff before you started a shift. So I'd go there for 8:30. Oh, it's this one. Yeah. I'll go there for 8:30. Then work through the night until, oh no, that's not good. Right. Let's get ourselves some contentment. Where did that actually come from? I didn't notice. But yeah, I work through the night until like 8 in the morning. Then I would go from there to straight, like rush across town to, let's study this, I think. Cusley's tone is urgent, as if he suspected he might have little time left. Okay, yeah. So I'd rush across town to where the induction course was taking place. That would go then until 5. Then it was just finished at 5. I would make my way out to my brother's house because I couldn't actually physically make it home to where I was living at the time because it's too far away. So I'd go to my brother's house, which took about half an hour. I'd sleep for about an hour, and then I'd get up and do the whole thing again. And I did that for, almost 2 weeks. And by the time I was completely shattered, and it was kind of it got to the stage where, let's just deal with you right now. It got to the stage where in the induction, if there was like a part where they were just kind of talking and there was no kind of interaction, I would start nodding off. And then, but then when we got to the point where things were happening and my brain was engaged and maybe we were moving a bit and we had to talk and stuff, then I was okay. I was back. I was switched on. But yeah, it was really tough. So it can kind of sympathize a little bit with this guy. Not so much because we've put him through how many nights in a row doing this. But yeah, it's not good when I'm sure a lot of people out there have to work crazy hours just to make ends meet. Like you hear people having to do like 2 and 3 jobs just to like put food on the table for either themselves or their family or whoever it may be. But it's very tough out there, and it's kind of, you know, it's one of those things where I think that like just thinking on it, you know, why don't companies actually look after people properly? You know, if I feel that if someone is working let's say 8 hours a day, I think 8 hours a day is reasonable. If you're working 8 hours a day for 5 days a week, you should be able to earn enough money that you can look after yourself. Money may be a bit tight, and maybe you don't have any luxuries, and maybe, you know, that kind of thing. You've got to kind of watch where your money's going. But every job should pay at least that much. And for any companies or like sole traders or whatever who are paying people less than that, I feel that they should feel ashamed for doing stuff like that, because it's not reasonable, I don't feel. Now, can we dream with any of these secrets? We can't. Okay. So there's more study to be done. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so we got our restlessness. So we're gonna have to. There's gonna have to be some content to sort that out. How are we feeling restless though? Like we're working like every moment we can get. How are we feeling in any way restless? Okay, so let's do this now. Actually, we probably did it a little bit early. I'm not sure why we need 5 reason. I just feel like it'd be nice to have 5 reason. Right, so we're going to be pretty much right on time for that. Oh, the place behind desire. Is there something to be learned from the satisfaction of desire? I do believe there is. Okay, you're almost ready. Okay. In goes the dread. In goes the contentment. Start you up. Away we go. I like now that I'm managing that properly and keeping on top of it, because you saw the last couple of times dread was a downfall. Right, so what do we get here? We got a glimmering. Great. That's halfway to being able to get some passion. But how can we get another glimmering is the thing. So we now have the reason. We're going to study this. On closer investigation, the work seems to be a theory of aesthetics, or perhaps a set of warnings about the dangers of painting. Maybe we'll get a glimmering out of this as well. Okay, what have you given us? Wow, fleeting reminiscence. They may be fleeting, but they're certainly numerous. I'm interested to see what we're going to get out of this one. Thank you for that. Let's get out there and work again. Come on, give us a glimmering, because then we've got passion. And who knows where we'll go from there, eh? We got a Saxon secret. Okay, not quite. We did get some contentment, though. Right, now, can we study this? We should actually read it first, right? Certain knowledge, it is said, can be expressed only through the particular quality of a silence. It has been suggested that one can only read such knowledge with one's eyes closed, but only by mischievous commentators. Okay, so we're going to do this. If I have two lower oh, we can't. Okay. Wait, can these two go in together? No, they can't, because they're different aspect, right? Okay. So, next thing to do is to study. Can we study this? We can. When the individual K attends the meetings, black dogs are sacrificed and quartered. When the individual M is in attendance, black mares are found with their throats slashed. I propose these sacrifices are not necessary, but that our Ligellan friends may consider them fitting. Herewith diagrams of the mutilations even. Okay. Right, so let's dream with health. Let's head to Moorlands again. How are we going to get another glimmering, though? Oh, you're looking for dread. You're not going to get any. Maybe you'll give us a glimmering. Just in time, because this one is going to disappear. Okay, we've got the burning of the unburnt god. Interesting. Okay, then we could explore with what? Nothing at the moment. Yeah, let's leave that. Glimmering's gonna go. There's not much we can do about it. I wish there was something we could do about it. I think you're connected to that one, right? Let's grab those. Straight back out to work. For next time, I'm going to look up how we can actually generate glimmerings, because then we can maybe actively work towards it rather than trying to get lucky. Oh, well, look at this. What was it saying? Let's just get lucky, hey? The tigers of Rat are wiser than the horses of instruction. If I spend time studying what I've learned, I could increase my passion and gain a skill. I certainly like the idea of that. Wow. Some contentment as well. Thank you. Let's put our reason over here beside our health. just so we get what something is going to become an affliction. Some more fleeting reminiscence. So I think you're connected with that one. Let's go to Moorlands again. There. Okay, and then funds. So what's this? The first volume of Teresa Galmier's examination of parallels and the mystic dreams of artisans. Yeah, that's definitely... No, that sounds like it's related to you. But I don't think it is. And then this one, compiled by Cultist Simulator from oral traditions in rural Persia. Did we just get only one fund that time? I think we might have done. Contentment is about to decay. We're probably going to get some dread just as it decays. Okay, then what did we get here? A collection of essays. Skill, a vivid imagination, and then our passion. Okay, so getting extra passion is going to be very difficult for us. So I suppose that's, for this character, is what the limit is. Right, but we can't study. Let's study you. Tasman hypothesizes a pre-Zoroastrian fire deity whose rights were the rights of smiths. Okay. Yeah, so connected, definitely. Smith secret. Okay, we got that. Let's get rid of it. And we got some contentment there. Thank you. So right now we're just kind of, it's kind of preparation mode, right? Getting ready for when the cult actually comes along. Oh, we got 2 funds. Okay. I didn't realize that they actually stacked. Right, let's go to Moorlands again. Because again, the funds are not a problem. And I feel like getting as many books as we can can't really hurt us. So we got Right of the Crucible Soul. Tasman ultimately concludes with apparent reluctance that the deity was a goddess. He suggests that its gender may have been the cause of its suppression. The rites described are often eerie, sometimes grisly. So we got an ardent orison. Okay, let's get that. Now, can we study that with that? No, we can't. Okay. What can we study with it then? You go away. So in there. Nothing. Okay, and try you. With reason. Oh, okay. Sometimes I might need to return to a more basic understanding of a particular piece of lore. This will split the lore into 2 lower level fragments. You can combine it later, but that won't be as easy as splitting it. No. We're not splitting that. Okay, so we should just keep studying, right? let's study that with that. No, so again, that's a bad idea. And again, not good. Okay, study you. The parallels and mystic dreams experienced by carpenters, masons, and other artisans, and what they purport to reveal about the architecture of the world, sometimes mordant, sometimes funny. No one has ever explained why Galmier devoted herself to this quixotic exploration of artisans' dreams. I really should zoom in when I'm reading these things, because it's okay when they're words that I use all the time, but when it's ones like quixotic, or like artisan, or even Galmier, it's hard to immediately identify it, because my eyesight is not that great. I do have glasses, but I generally don't actually wear them. I had, like, I got them a few years ago, and there was a period for about 1.5 years where I wore them, but since the whole COVID-19 thing, I haven't, like, I've had to wear masks and stuff for going out and for going to work. And then I've worn that with my glasses. They tend to get steamed up. So then I just avoid wearing my glasses, and then I don't wear them at all. Right. Well, contentment is about to go. I'm going to see what happens when this is finished. And then we're probably going to end the video, I think. So we got the Horus Book 1. Okay. So that's the one that needs Latin, right? In Latin, a 19th century reprint, yeah. Okay, we'll grab that. Oh. You back. You haven't actually gotten to talk one yet either. Let's stream with our passion and see what happens. Oh yes, this is where we can do our lore. Right, let's try this because it's a higher level lore than that. And this may be a nice little gateway for us. Right, and then here we got some erudition. Okay, and then a watchman's secret. Okay, and then we're going to go back to you again. And what have you given us? Fleeting reminiscence, as always. Yeah, so getting our passion has hopefully helped us to kind of move things on a little. Should probably be studying as well, right? Oh, you. Yeah. Exercise for the intellect. Indeed. Why not? Okay, then we got an introduction to histories. Secret histories are layered beneath the one we know, like the notes in rare wine. This is a detail from one of those histories. Okay, and then this one. The 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Herslout describes divergent incidents in 5 major histories. Okay, dream is about to be finished. Oh, hang on. What's it need? It doesn't need anything. Rumble feels the wink of a river, a tingling chill. How about this time? No, just running through things. Rain is coming, but the right kind of rain. Okay, we like that. Right kind of rain. That's like contentment there. Okay. Yeah, we got some contentment. Passion is exhausted. Okay. What can we dream with? Nothing particularly useful. Okay, so we let this one finish. Erudition, a lesson learned. Okay. Collect that. So that connects to reason, right? Yeah, because passion has the closed eye one, and reason has the open eye one, which kind of makes sense. Okay, so that's where we're gonna leave it for that one. I'm feeling like I understand a little bit more of the mechanics of the game, which is good. Still got a long way to go in terms of learning and in terms of exploring, but having a lot of fun as usual with the game, which is great. I like it when a game can kind of sustain that level of fun and not kind of drop off, once and get too repetitive and stuff. This game doesn't seem to do that. But yeah, if you have any comments that you'd like to drop, why not put them in there. Hope you're keeping safe and hope to see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.